We have a guest?
I want you to keep... Yeah, I want you to keep your pants on. All right?
Okay, I'll try.
Cool.
I'll try.
But, you know him. You love him. The one, the only. Vin Diesel himself has decided to stop by here. Yeah, and he is, I mean, as much as we just give him shit, like, the man has endless amounts of integrity. He's like, you know what? I like you guys, and I want to help promote your new Patreon at patreon.com, Big Boys Pod Spot.
Well, that's mighty kind of you, Mr. Diesel.
Yeah. Oh, here he is right here. Sorry, let me get out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Vin Diesel. Evening, everyone. How we doing, family?
Wow. It's an honor to have you on the show, Mr. Diesel. The Fuel.
Thank you, John. Thank you. You guys,
yeah.
You know, you seem like a couple of windshield wipers. You go back and forth on me, but you know what? As long as my name stays in your mouth, as you say, JTG, no such thing as bad press. So I thought maybe I would extend the same services to you and this twink fuck over here.
You're absolutely correct, Mr. Diesel. Thank you. I've always said that on this podcast, we're like family. That's what this is, and I would say it's never felt more that way until now.
Absolutely. And speaking as family, your other family member over here, Brian, wanted to let you know that he was a little uncomfortable at how quickly you laughed at that twink joke. But that's it's neither here nor there.
Well, you know what? He can take that up with you. You made the joke. I thought it was funny. You obviously thought it was funny.
Hey, nobody takes things up with me. Not even The Rock. Not even Momoa. Not even the other British guy with a bald head, all right? Nobody takes things up with me. I take things up all the way. How dare you? I came into the studio here to promote, and you came... Oh, man. All right. Woos Fraba.
You know why? Because I absolutely agree with you. Because if you're not first, you're last. No one knows that more than you. And I just want to make sure we're first. And I think you're going to help us get there.
Well, first things first about being first, John, is I'm going to have to read this ad so I can get back to my life of, living one that is so much more fulfilling than both you and, skinny puppet over here. So if you would please allow me, can I do the thing I came here to do?
Absolutely.
You guys quit being such...
I love how you're getting slightly more Italian. That is great.
Hey.
Thank you. Please go right ahead. Don't let me get in your way. I'm a little starstruck, to be honest with you.
John, you want to comment on how my dialect or, my persona often changes between films? I invite you to go and watch my directorial debut, Multifacial. Yes, that is the actual title.
You directed a film?
I have directed multiple films.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And the first one.
That's very impressive, Mr. Diesel.
Yeah, again, you keep on getting me going on these tangents, but I just wanted to say that Multifacial is the one that got me recognized by Steven Spielberg, and that's what got me in Saving Private Ryan.
Wow. See, I'm learning things about you, Yeah. You really are a man of many talents, and I really appreciate your interest in like D&D and things of that nature. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well,
I've seen an old commercial with you advertising for Street Sharks. That was cool.
Absolutely. That's what I've always said, throughout my philanthropy is like, hey, if there's sharks, they need to be on the streets. Now, if you will, let me finish this ad read here because, damn it, I got things to do. I am more important than you guys. Do you mind?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
All right.
Add fuel to the fire, as it were, Mr. Diesel.
All right. This is Vin Diesel, spokesperson for Big Boys Patreon at patreon.com, Big Boys Pod Spot. Family. Are you prepared to be mesmerized and or mortified? Are you willing to be enthralled and offended at the same time? Like I was when Rob Cohen met me at a Beverly hotel and pitched the idea of me starring in my very own Triple X film franchise. I was so appalled that someone would be able to make such a direct advance toward me sexually and not have the decency to be the studio head of Miramax. However, little did I know then that my life would be forever changed for the better. And to this day, Rob Cohen still refuses to bear witness to my diesel dong in or out of a thong. No, really, I mean it. The man simply becomes the most irate I've ever seen him each time I offer. He keeps saying, Vin, that's highly inappropriate. And I keep saying, Rob, chill. It's basically the same thing you're talking to right now, but with fewer orifices. The things I do for my country. Like subscribing to the Big Boys Patreon. Just like Rob Cohen, these two chumps are constantly making juvenile puns and can't shut up about my career. They're incessant, ill-witted, but yet somehow, some way, still endearing as all hell. Just like I used to be. The little 35-year-old twerps. They're what I like to call family. So it only makes sense that I would show them support at patreon.com, Big Boys Podspot. They have subscription tiers with exclusive perks starting at as little as $10 a month. That's something even you could afford, John. I show my support by subscribing to their premium tier membership at $100 a month so I can get behind the scenes scoop of how the families. And Rob Cohen, I know you were just chomping at the bit to pay top dollar for their VIP top tier membership. Available at a whopping $1,000 a month. That's right, Rob. With that level of commitment and big bald-headed support, you'll have direct influence on the show's topics, and you'll finally be able to achieve that much-needed executive producer credit to kickstart your career in the entertainment industry. But be forewarned, though, Robbie. This ain't no Triple X Patreon. These boys are big, and they won't be accepting funding from those who are looking to taint their moral compasses. They might show a little teat, but no taint. You hear me, Cohen? LOL. I'm just kidding. I love you, you 75-year-old sick fuck. Get over here and tickle my delts. Patreon.com, Big Boys Podspot. Streets closed, Pizza Boy. But you could still feast on these fulfilling exclusive content offers while you live your life a quarter mile at a time. And like my co-star Samuel L. Jackson says in the third installment of my Triple X franchise, that's why Triple X. And that's why Patreon.com/Big Boys Podspot. All right, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Twink, get back on the mic.
Thank you, Mr. Diesel.
Thank you. Thank
The
you.
fuel. The fuel, everyone.
That was elating, John. I mean, he was very aggressive.
I know,
don't know if
but
you
you know
got a sense
what?
of that.